This girl decided to mess with a man who'd just gotten out of prison. She shoved leaves right up into the man's nostrils. The other kids saw how intimidating he looked and tried to stop her. But the girl wasn't scared, she only pushed harder. The man suddenly woke up and was furious. The kids panicked and hit the alarm. That brought a whole crowd of onlookers. The man tried to explain himself, but nobody believed him. He was afraid the police would show up, so he dragged his crippled leg and limped his way into a back alley. His name was Haruo. He used to have a happy family, but before long, his girlfriend was diagnosed with a terminal illness. To raise money for her treatment, he went back to his company to demand the wages they owed him. Instead, he got beaten up by his boss. He still got on his knees and begged. The boss made him a deal. If he could collect the company's outstanding debts, he'd give him 8 million yen. Haruo didn't hesitate and agreed on the spot. He went to collect the debt and waited outside in the rain all night long. But the debtor not only refused to pay, he was incredibly arrogant about it too. During the argument, both of them accidentally tumbled down a staircase. The other man died on impact. Haruo broke his leg in the fall. He was immediately arrested and sentenced to 9 years for involuntary manslaughter. To make the whole thing go away, the company still gave him the 8 million. When his girlfriend found out, she came to visit him, but Haruo asked her to break up and said a bunch of hurtful things. He never told her the truth. He just told her the 8 million was a consolation payment from the company, and to consider it their breakup money. His girlfriend was devastated and never came back. Haruo spent the next 9 years behind bars. When he finally got out, he had nowhere to go. He didn't know how his girlfriend was doing, and he didn't want to bother her anymore. He went to a restaurant alone to drown his sorrows, but after one trip to the bathroom, his wallet had been stolen. He had no money and couldn't pay the bill, so he snuck out when the owner wasn't looking, just to survive. He tracked down an old buddy from work. Thankfully, the guy still remembered their friendship. He secretly slipped Haruo some cash behind his wife's back. During their conversation, Haruo learned something devastating. His girlfriend had married someone else a long time ago, but shortly after the wedding, her illness came back and she passed away. Haruo couldn't process it and demanded to know.
あの後すぐ組の方からマリコさんに
Did his 9 years in prison? Not even by his girlfriend one more chance at life. Haruo completely fell apart. He smashed the glass on the table. He was drowning in grief with no way to let it out. He was convinced the husband had pocketed the 8 million and didn't use it to treat her, which was what killed her. He decided to find the man and settle the score. His